What's going on YouTube? It's Donnie B all day. Today we're going to do a little shooting. I am going to use this Bird's Head 22 to show you the difference in sound of different rounds. So what I did is I loaded it with 4 different rounds. One is just a blank. The next is going to be a subsonic round, followed by a regular velocity, standard velocity, followed by a high velocity, and we're going to see which or how the sounds progress or get louder as they go. So I'm going to hold the camera pretty close to the firing, and we'll be able to do this. This is going to be a quick one, so hold on. All right, so the first round is going to be a blank. You hear that one. The next one is going to be a subsonic round. Not too much of a difference. Well, I do have ear protection on. I can't really hear. The next one is a standard velocity 22. Huge difference. And the next one, I don't know if we'll be able to tell the difference, a high velocity 22. And it was a dud. It was a dud. Let's get a new one. I'm going to try it one more time before I get a new one. So you can definitely, it worked. You can definitely hear the sound change between the different rounds. The blank of the subsonic, to me, because I have some ear protection in, to me it sounded pretty much the same. I did, even with ear protection, get a slight uptick from, well, obviously the last two from the first two were definitely different, but I got with ear protection, I got a noticeable change from standard velocity to high velocity. That's what I picked up anyway. When I watch the video, who knows, maybe it'll be different, and maybe you guys heard something different, but that's, I don't know. I don't know. I didn't hear it yet. So I'm going to have to listen to it the same as you guys and see if I can pick up a difference in sound. As a matter of fact, let's do this. I'm going to load 2 more rounds, a standard and a high velocity only, and I'm going to shoot them back to back real quick. Hold on. Okay, so for these last 2 rounds, I'm going to put it in a semi-auto, and I'll even do 3 rounds. What I'm going to do is I have the standard velocity, then it's going to be high velocity, and then it's going to just be a hollow point. So let's see the difference here. To me, all 3 of those sounded identical. They sounded absolutely identical. Yeah. So I don't know. Is there a difference between high velocity and standard velocity, or even a hollow point in sound safeties on? No. I mean, to me, with ear protection, I couldn't hear a thing different in the 3 shots. Maybe it picked up without the ears, so who knows, when I watch this the same as you, I'll pick it out. But it goes to show that not all 22s are the same. If you want to be able to plink in a backyard, especially if you use a rifle instead of a handgun, good idea. I'm gonna show you a subsonic round compared to a standard round in a rifle. Hold on. All right, so this is where it gets fun. With a rifle, shooting a 22 is going to be a lot quieter than shooting one of those little pocket 22s, generally or naturally and normally. But when you add a subsonic round, you can plink away in your backyard and people wouldn't even know. So I'm going to start with a standard velocity, and then we will shoot the subsonic. All right. Oh, did it even catch? Let's see. I don't know. Maybe the subsonic is still in there. Hold on a second. The spring didn't eject it because it's so small. If I had the my other mags, it would feed a lot better. Let me get it out of there. Hold on. All right, that should be in there. So now listen to this. You could barely hear it. You could barely hear it. So coming out of a rifle, I know this is what I used to do when I wanted to target shoot in my yard when I lived in a place where you're not supposed to shoot in your backyard. I use subsonic rounds. And in a rifle, especially if you have a bolt action, forget about it. But with a good springy mag, they'll go through. I used to use the 10 round mags on these, and it would push them right through. So, but the sound, it's undeniable. You can barely hear it. I used to have a whole lot of fun shooting subsonic 22s just because you can. In a revolver, it's really good because you never have to worry about feeding issues. And the problem with subsonics is a lot of times they won't feed. You have to pull back the slide every single time. But with a revolver, they just keep spinning. The problem is with a revolver, it's not going to be as long as a rifle. Therefore, it will be louder. But man, that thing's like shooting a BB gun. All right, so not all 22s are built alike, y'all. The sound difference is remarkable when it comes to using a rifle and subsonic to regular rounds, and it's also remarkable when it comes to using a pistol with subsonic to standard rounds. Remarkable change. It's still a little bit makes a little noise when you use a small handgun, but the rifles are ridiculous. All right, so that's it for this one. Nice and easy. Hi, I'm Donnie all day. Till next video.